Let's talk about wearing different hats when you are building something solo. So I recently made a post on LinkedIn that kind of went semi-viral in its own way. I wrote that I am a solo business owner or I am a one-person business, which means that I have seven different jobs, right? And I made different names for all the different departments of my company, and I put in like my name before it. So I said sales Sonali, consultant Sonali, creator Sonali, trainer Sonali or facilitator Sonali, admin Sonali, finance Sonali, all of that, right? And I spoke about how so many different departments, different roles that I'm playing right now. And I am kind of so grateful for all the team members that I've had in the past when I was working in a proper team setup or like an organization. Even when I was independently consulting, there were other people around with me and they would take care of so many of these roles. I now know the pain of managing so many things. Couple of things that I absolutely dislike is the admin work. So admin Sonali is not my favorite. Finance Sonali shows me the mirror all the time, and it's also not a favorite of mine either. Sales Sonali, I'm kind of building a love-hate relationship with her. What I really like is creator Sonali, facilitator Sonali, doing all the fun stuff, marketing Sonali for sure. So these are things. So the whole point of this video is that if you're building something solo, you have to put in these many hats, right? Because at the beginning of your venture, you cannot hire people. And honestly, you should not hire people also. This is the best way for you to learn so many different roles that are in the organization. So tomorrow when you hire someone, you know exactly the kind of work that is required from them, the basic time that they might take to do some work, and if they come to you for any advice or if they're stuck, then you will at least know a basic idea. If even if you're not an expert in finance or admin work or sales or anything, you'll at least know a basic thing of how you did it when you were managing that particular role. Another important thing that you can also do while you're doing this work is create SOPs, standard operating procedures for these roles. If you want to hire people or if you want to outsource certain roles, then these processes will tell that person this is a certain way in which you like the invoices to go, or which you like the follow up emails to be written, or in which you like the sales calls to be done. And then they can put in their own mix, but also keep your essence because it is your organization and your face or your organization's name is going to be at the forefront of this. But again, a very important thing to note is that a lot of times during the day, when you are managing so many different things, you might feel extremely burnt out. You might feel very annoyed that, oh my God, there's just so much to do because there's always some or the other follow up, there's always something or the other that's happening, and you have missed doing. So try and be patient with yourself. Let the admin Sonali not take it up with the sales Sonali or the finance Sonali. Let, like, in your head, don't try and kind of pit them against each other. Try to compartmentalize different roles. I am a very big advocate of calendar management that I've learned from my last job. And your calendar can save so many things from you. So what you can do is you can color code these different departments. You can put sales for yellow, admin for blue, finance for gray, and so on. And you can block different times of the day, or even you can batch different days of the week. So let's say every Friday you want to do finance Fridays. Every Monday you want to do admin Mondays. Every Saturday you want to do sales Saturdays, or Friday you want to do follow up Fridays. You can do something interesting like that to mix things up, and you know that during that part of that day you are only going to encourage that particular department to take over. If it is a finance hour, only finance Sonali will take over. Perhaps admin Sonali will help you, but that point of time, creative Sonali or facilitator Sonali is not at all required to be on that meeting or in that whatever in that active on that day. So take a hike. Tell them to go take a coffee break and come back later while you completely focus there. If it means that you require other people to keep you accountable, so be it. If it means that you require other ways of keeping yourself from procrastination, so be it. If it means that you need to learn a skill, you need some help or support, so be it. Right? But you have to ensure that all these roles are initially fulfilled by you because this is the fun of doing something on your own. The fact that when you are building something on your own, you will not like everything 100%. So you will also appreciate when another person groups up. You will also become more patient. You will also become more compassionate. You will also become more empathetic. That does not mean that this can be an excuse for you to do subpar work. This does not mean that this can be an excuse for you to not follow up or do your timely work, because there's only so much of leeway that you can give yourself. So be strict as well, but also have a balance. Right. So this was just a short and sweet video. Let me know if you're building something of your own. What are the roles that you enjoy doing, and what are the roles you absolutely do not enjoy doing? Just put those names in the comments below. I also write a newsletter about work life, other aspects of my journey in general. If you want to follow along, please do go and subscribe. The link is in the description. I'm very active on LinkedIn. If you want to read the kind of post that I'm saying here, I think it's a little different there, but there are still some synergy as well. Would love to get connected to you over there as well. And if you have any questions, put it there in the comments or just DM me on LinkedIn. I would love to make a video and kind of take you along with me on this journey of building my own 1% business. All right, that's it for today. Over and out. Until next time.